Hey y'all, a winning combination here and welcome back to my channel. I'm super excited to welcome you if this is your first time to hang out with me here. And if you're a returning viewer, thanks for coming back for us to hang out just a bit more. If this is your first time, my name is Brandy and I'm a mom of 3 girls ages 2, 6, and 9 years old. And I am super excited to share with you what I got them for Christmas this year. I definitely was looking for the cost savings like most parents are gift givers in this holiday season with everything going on. I found some great deals and I'm super excited to share them with you. So without further ado, we're going to jump right on in and we're going to get started with my 2-year-old and everything that she's getting for Christmas this holiday season. So nothing much has changed from last year in terms of my 2-year-old's interest. She is still very much all about Bluey. So you're gonna see a lot of Bluey gifts and a couple of other things scattered in there. She's also a Disney lover, just like the rest of her family. So there's a couple Disney inspired mini gifts in there as well. So one of the first things I picked up for her this year was this Bluey hopscotch game. We love family game night around here. She's really getting into games, even though they're somewhat still difficult for her to play. So I thought this would be a good, simple game that we could play with her that she would enjoy. So it's just this little build a path kind of game with cards. I think it'll be simple enough for her. Second, again, sticking with the games, she loves her Bluey. So of course we had to get the Bluey shopping cart game because if you remember from last year's What I Got My Kids for Christmas video, she got a Bluey shopping cart and cash register, which she has loved. And so when I saw the Bluey shopping game, what a wonderful way for her to keep that fun going. So I picked this up for her as well. I got both of those games on Amazon, but if you see this video in time, Walmart is running their Black Friday deals, and they actually had that shopping cart game and a bunch of other Bluey games for only, I think it was $6 or $7, whereas I paid $10. So make sure you take advantage of that deal if you see this video in time. Now, another Bluey thing that I got for her this Christmas was this Crayola Bluey stamper set, the Color Wonder. If you remember from last year, I love my Color Wonder stuff. Mess free is the way to be, and so I picked her up just something else to go with her collection. I think she's gonna love this. She loves being able to use her older sister's stamp pads and things, so this will be perfect for her because when she stamps on anything that's not this wonderful Color Wonder paper, it won't be something I have to clean up. So I picked that up for her. And then her last Bluey item, I picked up this Scribble Scrubby Bluey set. Again, really just trying to get her to be more creative and involved in some of the activities that her sisters do, like arts and crafts and game night and stuff. And so I figured that she would really love this. We've had some Scribble Scrubbies before, and the kids really loved it when they went to, what is it called? Oh, the Crayola experience at the Florida Mall, because we live here in Florida. They did that. They got to do Scribby Scrubbies there, and they loved it. So I think that she'll really like this. And of course, it's Bluey, so she's going to love it. And this set comes with the cute little pool and the brushes and the markers. So once she's done, she can wash it and play with it again. And Mom loves toys like that. And so that is her main gifts. The very last thing that she got as part of her mom and dad gifts was this. I don't want to take it out of the package yet, so forgive the crinkling, but this little Disney crybaby. She's kind of starting to get into dolls, and so I wanted to, of course, nurture that and encourage it if it's something she's interested in. So we got this little mini crybaby. I think that she's going to love this and want to take care of it. So when you see the stocking stuffer video, I talked to Santa, and Santa got her a couple things to go along with this as well. But she got this Disney crybaby. And then last but not least, like I always share, we're big proponents of trying to set a strong foundation. So Dad always gets the girls a gift from him at Christmas and Valentine's. Those are the only 2 holidays he does it. Every other time, everything that they get is from both of us. But for Christmas and Valentine's Day, there's always something specifically from Dad. And so for my 2-year-old, he picked her out these bracelets, just little gummy bear bracelets. They're really cute. She likes to put stuff on her wrist, so we think she'll really enjoy those. Then he also picked her out a bluey nightgown, just really cute and simple. She loves her nightgowns. She loves all her little frilly twirly things. So when he saw this, he was like, oh yes, she needs that in her life. And then last but not least, another thing I don't want to unbundle yet, so forgive the crinkle noise, but he picked her out this Minnie Mouse sticker wow set, and this was a bundle from Amazon that actually came with the little sticker wow tool and an extra refill of stickers. So if you can get your hands on this before it goes out of sale on Amazon and you're interested, I encourage you to do so. It is a really good little find. I saw Erica Diocampo, who's another YouTuber that I love, was doing her content on what she was getting her kids for an upcoming Disney cruise, and she had one of these, and I had seen them and not tried it yet, but I said, hey, let's give it a shot and see. And so when I showed Dad, he was like, yes, get that for her, she'll love it. So that is her daddy gift. Those 3 things will go in a bag from Dad. So that is everything that my 2-year-old is getting this year for Christmas. Or I guess I should say 2.5-year-old. Should really be 2.5. But now I'm going to move on to what my 6-year-old is getting for Christmas. Okay, so my 6-year-old, her interests are pretty much the same. She's got a couple of new things that I'll share, but one of the first things that both her and my 9-year-old asked for Christmas, so you'll see it again, is a new blanket. Such a random gift, but one that Mom was happy to honor. She gave me specific instructions. She wanted a pink blanket and she wanted it to be oversized. So I found this one at Ross. It's just a large pink oversized blanket. I think that she'll really like it, and it'll be perfect for those few cold winter Florida days that we get here. So I can't wait to see her snuggled up in that. Next, you'll see later, I'll show you their big joint sibling gift this year, but she is inheriting her sister's Switch Lite as a part of this Christmas season, and so I just wanted to pick her up a game to make it feel fun and new for her. So I got her this Barbie Project Friendship game. It's really simple play. She loves Barbie, something she's really finally getting into, so Mom's excited about it as a former Barbie lover. Well, I still love Barbie, but talking about back when I was her age. But I got her this Barbie Project Friendship game, so I think she's really going to enjoy playing that. And then another return love from last year, my mother-in-law got her her very first Rainbow High doll, and she discovered the show on Netflix. And of course, it's starting to go out in popularity just a little bit. I mean, I think some kids still love it, but she's loving it right now. And so I got her a Rainbow High doll to add to her collection. So I think this is from one of the older series, but it was on clearance for $15 at Walmart. It's got hair chalk. It's colorful. She's gonna love it. So I picked her up this Rainbow High doll. And then also shopping that Walmart clearance sale, I found this Wicked costume. So I think this is the uniform costume. Yeah, this is the uniform costume. She's seen Wicked. She's excited for Wicked for Good to come out. I think it actually comes out today. We're gonna wait a little bit to go see it, but I figured she would love having this costume and being able to role play as Glinda or one of the other Shiz students, whoever she wants to be. I don't think either Glinda or Alpha will wear this, but nevertheless, she'll love it. So I got her this, and this was actually $6 on clearance at Walmart. And then second to last thing for her, again, upcycling gifts. They got a karaoke machine like 4 years ago from my sister-in-law. It broke, well, it didn't break. They broke the microphone and they lost the charging cable. So the machine has just kind of been sitting there unused. And so I was like, you know, they love to sing, they love to dance, have little concerts and stuff in their room using their Alexa. So I was like, let's get them some stuff so they can actually use the machine. So again, forgive the crinkle, but I picked them up a new charging cord, or picked her up a new charging cord. I mean, it's her gift, but I'm sure she'll share with her sisters. And then I just picked her up this 2-pack of microphones. So it comes with 2 microphones and a receiver that are wireless. So hopefully they hang around, but she'll be able to sing with her sisters. They can take turns and connect them. So I'm glad this karaoke machine will get some use again, and that I could gift her something that she'll actually use and will serve a great purpose in our house. So if your kids don't have a karaoke machine, you haven't invested yet, I highly encourage you to consider getting a karaoke machine, because it's a love in our house. I actually had gotten some mics a couple years, or last year, for my husband's DJ stuff, and the girls were wanting to play with those mics, but I didn't want them to get broken, so I'm really glad to get them their own. And then last but not least, speaking of my husband, like I said, tradition carries across for all 3 girls. And so for her dad gift, he picked her out some earrings. She is all about accessorizing right now. She's in 1st grade and she's just met a lot of little friends, and they all like to share their little accessories. And so he picked her up some earrings. And then, like most little girls right now, she is obsessed, and not even just little girls, little boys too. She is obsessed with K-pop Demon Hunters. I mean, obsessed. She wanted to be Rumi this Halloween, but we ended up being something else. But we did pick her up, our dad picked her up this K-pop Demon Hunter shirt. It's really cute. It's one of the licensed ones. I do know that, I think Netflix announced they were teaming up with Hasbro and Mattel to come out with a bunch of licensed K-pop Demon Hunter toys. So if you did not know that, be on the lookout if you have a K-pop Demon Hunter lover, because there's a whole toy line and apparel collection and some other stuff that's supposed to be coming out, which I'm really excited for, because future gifts for sure. Both of, well, not even both, all 3 of my kids love K-pop Demon Hunters. And then last but not least, we encourage reading in our household, and so Dad picked her up her first graphic novel series. This is the first 3 of the Babysitters Club graphic novels. We got this from Costco on a really good deal. I love the Babysitters Club growing up. I'm excited to see that they're continuing it for a new generation, and so I think she's really going to enjoy getting to read this. So that is everything that my 6-year-old is getting for Christmas this year. She's going to be thrilled with everything that's over here in this pile, as well as the other things that she'll get from her family members. And so now I'm going to get to my 9-year-old and what she's getting for Christmas this year. Alrighty, so for my 9-year-old, again, if you watched last year's video, her interests haven't really changed. She's still very much into arts and crafts. She loves Minecraft. She loves games, so you'll see a little bit of everything here. But one of the first things that we picked her up was a Rainbow High doll as well. She has actually started playing dolls with her 6-year-old sister and her 2-year-old sister. That wasn't her thing before, but she actually confessed to me the other day that she loves playing dolls too. And again, I'm going to nurture things when my kids tell me that they like them. And so, of course, I was going to make sure she got a Rainbow High doll as well. And then one of the next things that we picked her up, we found this, I believe, at Marshall's. It is a Minecraft kind of, I think they call it a flow lamp or a water lamp, but for us old school millennials, this is a lava lamp. But it just has little Minecraft kind of figures in it. You can plug it in and it moves them. I think she's really gonna love this. She has a Minecraft little like light up thing that she got from my mother-in-law last year for Christmas. And so I think she'll love getting to add this next to that and having her whole little gaming setup going in her room. And then I told you we love game night around here, and so I saw Sorry on sale, which is one of those games that we don't have yet. I think she's really gonna love this because anything that brings out a competitive edge when we game is all about something that she loves. She likes to win. And so I have no doubt that she is not going to be sorry when we play this, but nevertheless, I picked her up Sorry. And then, like her sister, I told you they both had a similar request, and that was for big, oversized, fuzzy blankets. So I picked her up this green one. Green is one of her favorite colors. Again, plush, oversized. I got this one from Ross, just like the pink one. I think she's going to love it and get a lot of use out of it. And then, oops, well, that just toppled. But one of her very last gifts that she's going to get is this Crayola marker airbrush set. She specifically asked for some things to expand her arts and craft collection. And when I saw this, and plus it's like one of the hottest toys of the year, I knew that she needed to have it so that she could start trying to learn how to airbrush. And then maybe in future years, if this artistic thing keeps going, we will get her a better like airbrush set. But this was just something cute to get her started, and I think she's really going to love it. So that is everything that I got my kiddos separately for Christmas 2025. And now I will show you what their joint gift is this year. Alrighty, so for their joint gift this year, we did budget and decided to splurge a little bit. As I told you before, my girls love their games, their video games, whenever they're allowed to have screen time. And so my middle child, my 6-year-old, is going to be inheriting her older sister's Switch Lite. And then my oldest is going to inherit our current family Switch. So we decided to get them a Switch 2. Now, this is a fairly expensive game system compared to the previous version. So they're gonna get the game that it comes with, which is the Mario Kart World for the Switch 2. So that'll be their only Switch 2 game for a while. But we did find out that all of the previous Switch games are backwards compatible with the Switch 2, so they'll have plenty of games that they can play. We think they're really going to love this, and now having their own individual Switches that they can play on the go. But this is their big gift from Mom and Dad this year that all 3 of them can enjoy. And then I did ask their elves, Jax and Sprinkles, if I could share with you what they're going to gift to them right before they get ready to go back to the North Pole for this season. And they decided, since the girls love the Switch so much and it's one of the things they love to do together, that they would gift them Just Dance 2025. My girls are absolutely obsessed with Just Dance, have been for years. And so a little mom trick for you, because 2026 did come out, but they're going to be just as excited to get 2025 from Jax and Sprinkles. But Jax and Sprinkles were able to pick this up for only $15 from Walmart because it was the previous year's version. So I encourage any moms or elves out there who might be looking for Just Dance to consider getting the year before if they don't already have it and saving a couple dollars. So they're going to be really excited to see this from Jax and Sprinkles. So that is officially everything that my kids are getting individually individually and collectively from Mom and Dad and their elves this Christmas season. I look forward to seeing them opening all of this stuff. Thank you for sticking around with me. Hopefully you saw something that sparked some ideas or gave you some thoughts about what you might want to do for your littles this holiday season. I invite you to stick around and to hit the subscribe button if you enjoyed hanging out with me a little bit just now, and hopefully you feel inclined to like this video and comment below and tell me what it is you're excited to gift your littles this year. Thanks as always again for hanging out with me, and be sure to come back because next up we're going to see what Santa is deciding to put in their stockings for this Christmas season. Thanks again, and I'll see you next time. Bye!